responded to a senator representing the nation's capital, Ireti Kingibe, who during our Sunday program, This Day Live, anchored by Dr. Ruben Abati, criticized Wike's performance in the FCT, stating that residents are unimpressed. Kingibe further stated that Wike is out of touch with the needs of FCT residents. Well, according to her, the FCT has no schools, no hospitals, and lack portable water. Well, in response, Wike vowed that Kingibe will not return to the Senate in 2027. The FCT minister made the comment in Abuja on Monday at the flag-off ceremony of a bus terminal construction. Well, let's take a listen.
I've had somebody in our eyes this morning. Unfortunately, I hear the person is a member of National Assembly. It's unfortunate I say so. With all due respect, what you don't know, you don't know. What you know, you do. The person is angry that they are praising us. If you don't want, go and hang yourself in a transformer. If you're angry, go and hang yourself. If we have done well, we have done well. If we have not done well, we have not done well. And we are proud to say, in this short time, Mr. President appointed us that we have done well. He said there are no schools. He said there are no hospitals. You as a legislator, what have you done? 2027, come and run under Abuja. We will fail you. You think that what happened last time will happen again? You think so? It will not happen again. If you are popular, come and run. Luckily for me, I'm the FCT minister now. So here is my territory.
Wike. Well, he said it no. He's the FCT minister, but the senator was elected by the people. But wait, before I come, I know they are violent this morning. Let me just take this reaction. This is from Dr. Mo, who wrote, Wike's actions in the FCT are nothing short of disgraceful. After commissioning a mere bus stop motor park, he had the audacity to derogate Senator Ireti Kingibe. This comes after he received a staggering 1.2 trillion naira to fix roads in the FCT, along with an additional 93 billion naira from the supplementary budget to complete ongoing projects that were already funded. Yet, instead of tangible progress, we see petty projects and public insults. Wike's behavior epitomizes the lack of accountability plaguing Nigeria. Rufai.
The very first thing I'd like to say is, dear Nyesom Wike, you are not God. You cannot, on God's earth, threaten a woman and say, oh, she will come for re-election. You are the one in charge of the territory. You are just a minister. This woman got the mandate of the people of FCT. And what do you mean by what happened before will not happen again? Let me tell you what happened before. What happened before was that the people came out en masse to vote for what their choice is. And it's not about you. And as when that woman won that election and she was sworn into the Senate, you were not FCT minister. You came in afterwards. Like I said before, two of you might not get on properly, but you must be able to work for the interests of the FCT people. So please, you might have things against Gibeo, but you must work with her. And if she says there are hospitals, nobody represents the people like Madam Kingi. She has a right to say there are no hospitals because she's the one representing them in the Senate. And she's the one to raise their concerns. So if you are launching roads and you are launching bus stops, and she's saying that's not what my people need, it is best for you to listen to her based on what the people need, because she's going to be the one that's going to be accountable to the people, not you.
Rufa, it's also an indictment. I mean, what does he mean by
not you.
come 2027?
2027, that you are the Lord of the Manor now.
But you know what?
You are not
Rufa,
God. You are not God.
Rufa, you know, in the meantime, the minister set social media abuzz after a video surfaced online showing him dancing to the 2023 hit song, Big Baller, by Nigerian musician Flavor. Wike was spotted wearing a 2,000-pound denim Versace outfit. with matching denim shoes eliciting a flurry of reactions. Take a look. Femi said, this is exactly what Flavor wanted this music for. To show off. To show off. But let me take these reactions. Okay. So this is from Daniel Buala, who wrote, has Governor Wike's designer defected? Simfubara seemed to have snatched his structure and his fashion designer, Oginina Fiobiko, to add injury to insult, or to add injury to salt. I've never heard this one before. He wore this in the summer, or to put it the African way, during hot weather. Well, GRV wrote, the Nigerian Minister of FCT Wike uses a whole Versace local patch MIDI coat worth 4.2 million naira. Louis Vuitton moccasin worth 1.55 million naira, and Fedora hat worth 400,000 naira, just for himself, while proposing to pay workers a 60,000 naira monthly. I mean, this definitely did not look good on the minister. This picture has been trending on social media. I mean, I'm not a fan of that outfit. I don't know about you, Adefemi. That outfit for me looks ridiculous.
I think, do you know what? Remove any biases aside. Just looking at the picture, it doesn't fit. So if it truly crossed that much, 4-point-something million naira, I do think they could just a little bit of tailoring. If we're looking at the outfit itself, yes. Don't want to say anything else. That being said, he's even given us some ankle. Do you see the leg?
Absolutely. I mean, the shoes, the moccasin shoes.
I didn't know we were looking at a fashion icon. The minister of fashion is what we're looking at. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You see, I'm a taller person. It looks a little different. That being said, I do think his comments towards Senator Kingibe are, to put it plainly, distasteful. Mm-hmm. And I think that we've been talking a lot about democracy in so many different countries. And here in Nigeria, we can't let these types of comments fall by the wayside. How can you say, well, we'll see what happens in 2027? What do you mean by that? Are you saying that these elections, they're not free and fair? That these aren't the choices of the people? It's the choice of the FCT minister?
Which we'll come to as well. This is all coming at the same time. I mean, we have this issue in River State where, a lot of issues about whether or not the election was conducted credibly in that state as well. But this is so unfortunate. Right. The minister needs to respond to Nigerians. Hopefully he'll come out with some sort of rebuttal.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you very much for your time with us today. We're back again. It's another wonderful day. Today is 2nd of July, 2024. I appreciate every one of you right there. Started with Mother for Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. Thank you very much, Abu Azi. Good evening to you, sir. Thanks very much for all you do. I appreciate you always. Peggy Mondi, thank you very much. Good evening to every one of you. CXL, thank you. Stella Masavedo, good evening to you, ma. Thanks for joining us. Nobleman, see you. He's also said thank you. Tony Africa, thank you very much. Enterprises, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Nena Bona, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, my people right there. I've showcased so many people already. We just need to move on right now. Madam Ellen, thank you so much. Agio Deborah, thank you. Didi Anthony, thank you, my people. I'm gonna have a bless you now. Let's just move on right now. Yes, it's happening in Kenya. seriously happening right there in Kenya. A lot of people don't die, they don't buy for this whole thing where they go on for Kenya right now. But a fresh protest have started in Kenya, fresh one. Yes, now, before they were talking about the finance bill, something like that. Now, they have changed it now. As you can see on the screen, Kenya protests. Kenyans begin fresh nationwide protest to end bad governance. Not a small thing, no. Everywhere is blocked right now. The youth say, since many don't buy, make we all the buy they go until we have a better country. But meanwhile, some Nigerians have reacted to this, which I would like to bring here. You know, some Nigerians have reacted to this by saying from here, as you can see right there, Rich is saying they have not even seen half of the corruption we have had in this country since our independence. Yet, see how determined they are. Nigerians should learn from Kenyans. Giant of Africa should not be only when you want to banter. Then I have another person here, Adani Timothy said, courageous youth with thick spine, not filthy-mouthed cowards in Nigeria, wallowing in tribalism, never would give anyone cash assistance in that country anymore, as that is enabling and giving them comfort. When they are hungry, they will address their government. Anyone in diaspora sending money to these people is very, you can see right there. As you all know, we've discussed this before in the past, or rather many times on this platform. Although me, myself, I'm guilty of it, you know, just 3 days ago, I gave money to people as well, you know. For those of you following me on Instagram, maybe you'll notice that. So I'm guilty. I normally say, no, not to give the money for Nigeria again. But sometimes you see the hunger in the land, we cannot do without it and just end up doing this. But I wish we can actually stick to it. But like I said, I'm guilty of this. Because at the talk, I might not if you stick with her. You know, because I'm wondering, you know, till now, why Nigerians are so quiet with the hardship that is currently going on. There's nothing wrong in protesting, you know, telling the government that you are displeased with the way things are going on. Tinubu protested so many times during his own time. So in all over the world, anybody can protest. You know, even your home, people protest. You know, your own home. If your father refuses to give you something sometimes and he repeatedly do that, then you protest. If she's your mom, the same thing. You know, but now Nigerians are quiet. And unfortunately, some of them say they don't want to buy and all that. But people are still dying. That's the truth. So, but meanwhile, I would like to quickly bring another response here for you guys to see. I have another response from Rawlings. He said, here in Europe, Kenyans are the most preferable Africans because of their calm nature. I still can't comprehend how they managed to pull this off in bravery and an impressive manner. While Nigerians are the loudest people that I know, me, myself, but we are gradually becoming the loudest, loudest verses or drum or whatever make the loudest, the empty verses, yes. Empty verses make the loudest noise, right? Let me say, talk that parable. Yeah, because unfortunately, you can see that Nigerians, none of them is talking. All of them are talking about rubbish, absolutely rubbish on social media. That's what they are discussing, you know. But meanwhile, I have other response here from Damilare. He said, they promised to come back and they are back. This is what I call organic protest by a determined generation. These people are not going to back down until they achieve their aims. While I have George, who said, this is the point where Nigerian youth should get up and start a protest over bad governance in Nigeria. We need an end SARS Part 2. The first one didn't give the result we wanted. We should come back stronger now and take a stand for our future. Now, George, I talk that one. While I have the last one for you here, coming from Odumodubulagu. That may be as it gets. But Kenyans haven't seen half the shege we are seeing in Nigeria, yet they decided not to take it again. They told their fellow youths who are not willing to die to stay at home. If it was in Nigeria, you'll be hearing, go to your region and do it. Exactly. You know, so that is it right there, my people. We should pray for Kenyans right now, Kenyan youths. A lot is happening over there. I thought I should bring this here, you know, for you guys to know that they have started the part 2 of the protest. May those that have lost their souls or lost their lives, may their souls rest in peace. All right, I would like us to move on right now. I would like to quickly go to Edo State. I have a couple of things. I'll post out a link shortly for those of you that want to join us. Okay, let me just do that now. Let me do that now. That's the link right there. For those of you that want to come in, please click on it. Join us here. Clement, I can see you right there in the building. Thanks for joining us. God bless you. Good evening to you. Okay, I would like us to move on because I have a few things to still present to you guys. So let's do it together like this. Let's go to Edo State. Okpewolo finally made a video telling Nigerians, Edo lights all over the world, that they have accused me, say, I not sabi talk. As I be talk, because this time they packaged him not to speak English rather than to speak pidgin English, because he's always fumbling, you know, making lots of errors whenever he's speaking English. He's a senator, though. He's a senator. It's very unfortunate that we find him this way. But unfortunately, with this video that I'm going to play right now, there were no single confidence in Monday Okpewolo, the APC governorship candidate in Edo State. Maybe I might be wrong, but you guys listen to this video and pass your own judgments.
Edo State. Now, people of Edo State. Now, my name is Senator Monday Okpewolo. I salute you now. My people, they say I no sabi talk. That no be true. No be true. I sabi talk. Now, only say I no sabi lie or to dey talk anyhow. Since where these people dey for power, now who big grammar help? Now wetin we need for Edo State na person wey go do the work but fit do the work. So my people, come join hand help me so that we go help Edo build Edo of our dream. Edo State where all of us go live and have peace and enjoy. Plenty things go dey happen. Now the thing where we dey look for this state.
Okay, let me tell you guys something about this video. Even upon this man coming out to speak pidgin English, he was still reading book. Everything where this man they talk, they write down for book, pidgin. They just pidgin right time. He was reading it to talk to you. And this man want to become the governor of Edo State. Wow. Not what we know they see for our countrymen. Mr. Jonathan, you unmuted yourself. Thank you. All right. But people responded to this man. I would like to quickly take this. As you can see, the first one right there. No confidence at all. Them go carry this one hand, sign signature for our money. While the second one is saying, confident not even did the pidgin grammar. This man is a triangle peg in a square hole. While I have the last one, anybody thinking of wasting their vote on this, that I'm not going to read the other one, I mean, you read that yourself, need to have their heads re-examined. It's very, very unfortunate that APC, although now God they punish APC so because now what did I call the other guy, the deputy governor, what was the deputy governor of this man? What's his name again? Oh, it also what's the first name? Dennis Idahosa was the first, that was the person that won it initially. It maybe not that one now. I believe say that one for the pull weight everywhere. They can't go do wuru put. for back. They can't dump that one. They can't put this one now, saying that this one. And the unfortunate part of it is that you are seeing people still defending this guy. But I beg not listen to this man again, I beg.
People of Edo State. Now my name is Senator Nnamdi Kanu. I salute you now. My people, they say I not sabi talk. That not be true. Not be true. I sabi talk. Now only say I not sabi lie or to dey talk anyhow. Since where these people dey for power, now who big grammar help? Now wetin we need for Edo State na person wey go do the work, but fit do the work. So my people, come join hand help me so that we go help Edo build Edo of our dream. Edo State where all of us go live and have peace and enjoy. Plenty things go dey happen. Now the thing where we dey look for this state.
Anyway, meanwhile, some of you on this platform, you've been accused of supporting this man, but you are pretentiously hiding under the obedient umbrella. To be honest, we see many things like that during the time of 2023 presidential election, where a lot of people were supporting Tinubu, but they'll come here to say, no, now Peter Obi and I go win, but their submission, that's when you get to know who they are really supporting. In case, you are not aware, always listen to yourself when you are giving your submission. If you are guilty of this speech, what I'm saying right now, listen to yourself. That's where you will know that the people that is accusing you everywhere, saying that accusing you guys or you or whatever, if you're not plenty, that you guys are for APC and you are only pretending and all that, if you listen to yourself properly, you will know that you sounds like that. Yes, because for example, now this kind of video we play now, they see people, even though you post that everywhere, see this kind of people talk about them, and it's wrong. But nevertheless, I don't see anything wrong if anybody is genuinely and straightforward to the telling us or truthfully telling us their candidates. There's nothing wrong about it. I don't understand. Maybe everybody is different though. I can't be supporting A and I'll be pretending under the umbrella of B to deceive the people that this is the person that I want and all that. It's crazy. So because I watched a video that somebody sent to me, that was 2 days ago, where they were discussing these people that was on my platform, on that platform, that they are on my platform pretending they are obedient and all that, but no, they are for these people and all that, blah, 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 because of what they have discussed and all that behind and all that. But for me, it's not my business, but I just want you, if you're guilty of this, please always listen to yourself when you're giving your submission. You're not going to end up like those people we call they pretend that and say, no, I know it's about Tinubu, but they will always come in to counter any good thing that, or any bad thing that people discuss about Tinubu, they will counter it in a different way. They normally counter it this way, like, not beside they support Tinubu, but to be fair, this man was right on this thing. But for me, I know I may be president too, but to be fair, he was right on this speech. That was what they were doing that time. While some of them will say, I'm for Peter Obi, but Peter Obi to go the north to do this. No, Peter Obi was very, very wrong. Peter Obi, no. You are not a president yet, and you are doing this. What if you become a president? Although, now Peter Obi had the support to, I'll be obedient to. Hey, God. Guy, I say, oh yeah, get out. Get out from here. God punish you now. That's why I take pursue all of them that time. Those people, I want, say for this one now, me know they can pay for anybody. If maybe I can pay for anybody, I go drag you, come out, will not greet, will not greet. You know me. After election, we'll settle. But because I know they can pay, and I notice say some of them where they can pay for a year, when they try, but the way I want, maybe the way when I take hammer this, I want the hammer around like that. So it can be like, say, yes, who they call me?
I beg, Black Panther, they call you. Add this one, join now. Those of them where Sudan put that carrier for APC and PDP. They are never and they were never obedient.
Okay. You know, so it's very sad to see that, you know, I remember when I was growing up, the way they first teach me, they say when you are talking, always listen to yourself, because as a human being, every one of us is bound to make mistake with our speech. So that you can quickly correct it. But if you are not listening to yourself, you are just talking and all that, people will be they'll be looking at you and say, okay. So at the moment, Mona be careful, Mona try, Mona they enter, Mona buy full petrol for una car, Mona they drive across social media, Mona they see what they discuss about una for other platforms. Maybe now they wanna go, no, maybe me will tell that the platforms and all that. But meanwhile, I like us to move on. We don't finish for that model on. I'll allow my people to discuss that properly later on. But meanwhile, Nigeria senior army don't cry, come and say, how Buhari, money will thief, money will do this, money will do that. But upon all the confession and everything with this Nigeria army don't talk till now, EFCC never still go say me they go catch Buhari for house. But listen to these guys.
Zaria, and there is even a letter to that effect informing them that we are coming, and we are coming this time around specifically on the issue of the helicopters. Therein, we are provided with all the technical details of these helicopters. Technical details. As of then, one of the helicopters just clocked 42 hours, another one 46 hours thereabout. And this helicopter, for it to have a turnaround maintenance, must clock about 10,000 hours. So we know what we are talking about. I'm pained because as a result of this, a lot of people have died, Nigerians have died, soldiers have died, who are desirous of having these helicopters. And we even told them, they even provided to us the maintenance they've done thus far. One was about 500 and something thousand, another was about 500 and something thousand. And we told them, okay, since this is a government property, and it's another government establishment that is interested. Because the argument they were giving for auctioning it was because it was not being put into use. Now a government institution have come over to say, okay, we want it. Something as very important as that. No proof, not documented. They are just telling us that an auction took place, this. You can't even remember who the people, you can't even remember your own constituents. Federal Ministry of Aviation, you can't even remember who came. Something is wrong. As far as I'm concerned, most likely it was just a charade.
Said the auction of the two helicopters was conducted successfully on the 24th of May for a sum of $1.2 million only. See attached evidence. Even though you did not put that here, but in your internal memo, you admitted that you collected $1.2 million for the helicopters. Can you see it?
I don't know.
Should I come and show you?
No.
You have seen it? Yes. So you concluded this transaction in May. You collected the dollars in May. The same May that they did advert in the newspaper.
No, the auction was done in May.
We are saying the same thing.
Yes, but payments.
You did your advert in May.
Payments were not done in May.
Your letter says
payments. This is an internal memo from procurement seeking approval to pay commission.
No. That's not
yes,
what I'm saying.
That is the memo that you are referring to.
Yes. Seeking approval. That means before you can ask for approval to pay commission, that means payment must have been made.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying now.
No, please.
You have received the dollars.
Let's look at this memo was dated 15th of June. That's after.
Answer the question that I asked. Answer my question.
Sorry, so Honorable Chairman.
Yes.
As far as the document, the equivalent in Naira at the prevailing exchange rate were what was paid to the college accounts, which were remitted to CRF.
So who collected the dollars?
Dollars.
So why did they say they sold it for $1.2 million?
Because that is what it was auctioned for. $1.2 million.
So
payments at prevailing exchange rate.
It is our decision that the Ministry of Aviation will take steps to recover those helicopters as soon as possible and report back to the House. But from here, because the head of quality assurance lied on oath right inside the chambers, and the auctioneer presented fake documents.
All right, my people, that video now there now finish, but I have another one where a Nigerian police cried out. The Nigerian police already know, say, after this video, they might sack him or put him for jail, but you have to cry out. So, what did they sub for Lagos? Watch this.
Sorry.
I want to
no, please.
Media to inform the.
Okay, now good morning. Now watch and see what this police officer is complaining. This officer is sacrificing his job for this video because immediately this video has gone viral now. All right, they are going to come for him. They will. They will not address everything this man have said here, but they will detain him for coming to speak out because this man has complained severally to them, and they refuse to attend to it. Even seizing his allowance. How much is the allowance they're even giving him? How much is the allowance they're giving him? Now see where a police officer is staying. See where a police officer is living. It's not only in Lagos, it's everywhere. The police don't take care of their own. They don't. The authorities don't take care of their own. Welfare is zero.
We are being posted. No good ventilation, no toilet, no good water. And where we are living, since rain started, we have been mobbing. Anytime rain falls, we doesn't have rest. We will mob until the rain stop. Even when the rain stop, we'll still be mobbing. Where to stay, we don't have. Even the place to our own area where we live. This is the abandoned upstairs. No roof. And as soon as the rain is falling, the old water will be dripping down straight to the distance. I'm using the opportunity to dress, and this is my name, Iyo Emmanuel. I want you to know that they had me, Super Boniface Zebedee. At the time you call him, he will be insulting you. The moment you just talk to him, he will seize your allowance. He will say the apostle there, anything you like, you want to spoil Asco beat, this is the beat Asco, estate, swampy area, abandoned upstairs where they kept us. You will see now. I'm coming down from the step. Look at water everywhere. Look at water. Swamp. This is what we follow to our house. Look at it. We'll be moving. Pulling our shoes. Look at it. Water. Pull our shoes and our trousers and our uniform. This is what we follow to our place. We'll be dragging ourselves, managing to come and see where we live. Please, sir, I want the house. I want Azumile himself. Anybody who lay on this particular clips should look at it critically. If really I'm telling lies. And now I'm going inside now for you to come and see that this is what we are passing through in Lagos, Lakwe area. And this is Lagos, so Lekki Beju. Sir, I want you people to be watching. Just take pains to watch so that you will not say we want to close Asco beat. Look at the area. Look at the area. Swamp everywhere. Look at water. This is the area we are living in. No good ventilation. Look at it. Bush everywhere. No good ventilation. This is the abandoned upstairs. So that tomorrow, they are me with God grace that he has mentioned my name in base. That they called me in a meeting where I told them that you are seizing our allowance. Why are you seizing our allowance? You say you have every right to seize the allowance. Nobody question your authority that the CEO is aware of what you are doing in Lagos. This is where we live. Look at that. No water. This is a soccer way for the house. The water that is inside is what we are using to take our bed. No good water. They are abandoned upstairs. Now our room now since yesterday we are not even slept. Nowhere to stay. Oh yeah, come. This is where we live. Everywhere. Look at it. This is now look at room now. Look at it. This bucket since yesterday we have bailed 4 out of the room, and now if you watch me now you see we want to start bailing water. You see me? Yeah, look at it. I'm bailing water with my uniform. Look at it. I want everybody to be aware so that tomorrow you will not say I want to close the pit. If you call your name, super body pain, remedy, they will be insulting you, telling you you don't know what you are doing. Now, come and look. Look at my room. Look, my room. Just I'm telling water. This is where I live, or where I live. Where they say they post me. This is where I live. And now how can you imagine the mobile man? Look at clothes. Look at my clothes. I've been bombing since yesterday. Look at my phone. Wet. Look at it. I'm taking outside. Look at it. Phone. I'm taking it outside. Every day, look at it. If there's sun, I'll go. I'll put it out. Look at it. Phone. I'll bring it out. I want to dry it. Since yesterday, the phone has wet. I want to dry it. We don't know what we are doing. We want to close Asco bit. Can you just imagine, please? House, what do you want me to say now? Because when we are saying it, base will not listen to us. Can you just see where we are living? And at the end of the day, they will be seizing our allowance. When you call him, he will be insulting you.
Okay. All right. That is very, very sad. Very, very sad. But the big but is that, is it not the same police officers were fighting for the other time, during the time of NSAS, and then Nigerians now turning to pay police officers better money and all that, and they were fighting us back, right? Till tomorrow, police brutality is everywhere in Nigeria. You know, if police catch you for corner where you don't have camera, you don't have witness, you don't have anything, you're in trouble. Most of them will treat you like animals. You know, sometimes when you see these people behaving, it could be like, say, what they happen for Nigeria now, some people they affect, whereas it's affecting everybody. Now, see where you live. Normally, you know, you shouldn't be living like this. But when we speak, when I say why would they talk? That's the problem. Even though we know that the way the federal government have been treating police officers, you know, is wrong right from time. But when we speak, they'll say, why would they talk? When we shut up. Anyway, I'd like us to move on. I have one left to play. Olumide Akpata. As you all know, Olumide Akpata, the Labour Party governorship candidate, came out the other day and he cried out that any billboard where he put for Edo State, that they tear up, that they throw away, that they do this and all that. And he said they can't dare and they can't try it never again. It happens again. Yes, it happens again. I'd like you to listen to this.
Good morning, everybody. The banner we placed yesterday here in Wambura Aura were 2. Our West local government. Apata and Asama banner that we placed here yesterday, just yesterday here. The PDP people came overnight and tore it away. So this is the video. So I'm just videoing it now. I want to send it to our fellow obedient elsewhere in the whole Edo State so that this fight, we should start fighting it back immediately, because there's no room for nonsense. No matter how it is, there's no room for nonsense. This is the banner. This is how they tore it. It was placed yesterday, just yesterday here. So it is PDP hoodlums that came to do this. Because yesterday when they were fixing it, they were passing by, watching. They felt maybe we've taken their space. And there's no space for anybody. Everybody owns the space. Everybody owns the space. I am High Chief Unuigbe Friday Jefome, the councillorship candidate in Ward 2, Womura Orawan West Local Government Council area. One West Local Government area. I am speaking now. So everybody should watch out in your wards, in your local government. It will be a fight back, so that an eye for an eye. They will know we are not afraid of them. We are never afraid of them. No matter how they fight, they bring the fight. We will fight back.
All right, I'll leave that right there. Thank you very much, my people. That's all I have for you guys today. I've done my part, 1 hour, 26 minutes. Our presentation long today. Sometimes it happens like that. Understand with us. I appreciate every one of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. We have 519 people watching us across. Please, if you're listening to my voice, press the like button, depending on the platform where you're watching us from. Help us to share, let our voices go far, as you're going to start hearing from our callers and our panelists shortly. But meanwhile, some of our people that we've not heard from for a while, Mr. Shooks or Biboze, we don't miss you, Taya. We will not know where you did. We don't miss Madam Nena. We don't miss you. Madam Luke, over a week now since you left the panel, we never see you. You know, we don't know whether in that verse you still the verse, but wherever you are, we missed you here. Madam Peggy Modi, we are still waiting to have you back by God's grace. You know, we are with you always. You know, and many others, I not mention your name, always understand nobody is special than anybody, but and I've been accused so many times that you mention some people's name, you don't mention my name. I cannot remember all names. Please understand with that, but I want you to know that I appreciate you. As long as you're part of this platform, I appreciate you always. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. I would like to start picking calls right now. The first caller that we have today is okay, I lost that call. Okay, let me see the first person that's going to call in, because I'm not returning any call for anybody now. Okay, you're calling back. Mr. Shimize, thanks for calling in, sir. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Talk to us. You have 3 minutes. Walk with your 3 minutes, sir. Walk with your 3 minutes, please. Yeah.
He gave me a lot of time yesterday.
Okay, but you know we'll get her today. Thank you.
Yeah. Black Panther, I disagree with you. You lie. You know what you say? It's a PDP and a APC. You know, it can be anybody. Then that one aside, and for 3 days, he didn't come for panel or 4 days. He just showed up yesterday because we beat you for if it's and I don't know what you say for it. So now, you see what I can say the big board. I'll let me start from there. You see, there is so many parties contested. There's APC, there's PDP, there's YPP, there is so and so forth. Let me say it that way. How do these people know it's PDP that's, you know, tearing or towing the
exactly. Exactly.
Yes. How? How do you know? Because don't use, you know, emotion, bringing emotion on this kind of thing, and let it so that they will paint PDP. So PDP that doing it. There's a lot of parties that that campaigning, not only PDP. He will say, you know who do it. Simple as shots, not tagging one party. You know, and let me tell you, anybody that doing this thing, it's not billboard will vote. It's a human being will vote. So whoever that doing this, it doesn't make sense. Are you PDP? Are you APC? Are you in level going around tearing the people? It's not that people are going to vote. You know, that one aside. You see, let me go back to Wike. Nigerians, please, Wike is a foolish man. Believe me, he's a foolish man. Wike, he doesn't have a brain. I think Wike is Agbero. Oh, look at the voice. Like, the person that...
The word, hello, sir. Excuse me, sir. The word foolish man, the word foolish man is prohibited here. You can't use those kind of words here.
I take it back.
You can't tell a city's... Hold on, sir. Hold on. You can't tell a city senator a foolish man. You know the rules of this platform, please. Thank you.
Okay. No, I don't usually. Okay, it's a satanic, you know. He can come out and boasting. Come on. Please, Nigerians, the FCT, I pray God should give us life, keep us alive, give us health, so that we will witness 2027. That's what I'm begging God, so that we all stay alive to 2027. Because the way this one is bragging, please, you guys should do anything. Come 2027, I know it's still 3 years ahead of us. But the way this man is bragging, we need to bring that man down. You know, put him in a trunk of a vehicle. You know, just push him over there. Because he do too much. I don't know why you were coming out and, you know, when you hear Wike, your mind will you will go mad. Because it doesn't say one good thing, no truth, no atom of truth. That means you read the nation. We know that you read the nation, and you are about to do that in 2027. That's all your plan. So Nigerians, you need to wake up. You need to get up for your sleep, for your slumber, for your comfort zone, so that you take your Nigeria back. That's
all right. Thank you.
What I can tell
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you, sir.
Watch.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us from? Yes, sir. Good evening to you. Your name?
Good evening, sir. My
Thank
name is Wike. I'm calling from New York.
Okay, Mr. Wale, talk to us, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, so good evening to everybody on the panel. Mr. Evans, did you watch this podcast by Nyesom Okembaloi?
Which one?
The recent one when this man talk about so many things about stealing of so much money. I can't forget.
But that's what we presented yesterday, sir. That means you don't follow us every day.
No. I follow you yesterday, but yesterday.
That's what we presented yesterday, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello? Mr. Edith, look at how much that man, look at what that man said. In fact, all these big those one with him, I think that one is nothing to me. Look at what that man said. And Nigeria keep quiet. Nobody said nothing. They're all fighting about over DBN and Yaboju, stuff that doesn't concern them. Look at how much Senate President David Mark, 200 million pounds, 60-something billion, all this billion. And I think we should, for me personally, I think we should continue pounding and continue talking about that thing for a week. So that they reach there.
Okay.
I don't want that thing to die down. I don't want that thing to die down. But if it die down, that is it. They're done with the money. Just look at that money. That Buhari person, I'm sorry. That man is really almost finished that country. Almost finished the country. That's it. All right, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Innocent. Thanks for calling in, sir. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yes, good afternoon, my brother. How are you today?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you very much. Talk to us. 3 minutes.
How is your mom and your kids? They are all fine?
We are very good, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
May God continue to bless you. May God continue to bless you and them together. Now,
Amen.
The only thing that I wanted to talk about is, you see, this is why I said, Nigeria is a finished country. Nigeria cannot be repaired. Look at what this guy said, Wike said, not only, to even to a female. Look at hear what he said. And all of us, people here and people in the media, even people that I was thinking that Rufai Hosseini was going to really, nail him very well. If this guy was in the West and say this type of a thing, this guy should have lost in that position. But you see, he will not lose his position because this is what Nigeria is. This is what Nigeria is. So anybody trying to say Nigeria is going to be better, I don't think Nigeria is going to be better. But what I'm just saying that if Nigeria can be good only, if it can be good, that's all. If Nigeria can be good, so that we here can go home and travel peacefully, go to do your business, that's for me, that's okay. But Nigeria can never be that with the way things are going. Look at what he said about to a female. And everybody is keeping quiet. Nobody is saying, calling for him to be, the president to remove him. Because this is what they should have been calling for. If this has happened in the West, the media would pick that minister would have been finished. He would have finished. But because it's Nigeria, where nothing will happen, nothing will change, he's going to ride it, and he's riding it. Not even anybody in the panel is going to call. Nobody is going to call. The media will not call. Nobody is calling. We just talk about it. Wike said this. Go and hug. Go if you don't like what I'm doing. Go and hug a transformer. What kind of nonsense is that? Huh? And this man is a mature person. He's not, like a youth. He's not like a young person. Now everybody says, "Oh, that's the way he talks. That's the way he talks." If he continues to talk like this, Nigeria continues to talk like this, Nigeria is not going to change. For me, it's not going to change. I don't know for any other person. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
Bringing us this, keep bringing it up, highlighting it, and let's be talking about it, and let's see if our talking can make any move. Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir. Amen, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, sir. Okay, let me take the last call right now so we can move on. Okay. Hello, good evening to you. Hello, can you hear me? Good evening to you. Your name, are we calling us from? Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Please talk to us.
Can I speak?
Okay, go ahead, sir. Talk to us. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Good evening. My name is Patrick. I'll just go straight to the point. I remember calling this platform a couple of years ago, and I told you guys that Peter will be winning the presidency, will be like Jesus. Jesus is a miracle, 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. And it appeared it was dismissive, but it has appeared. Nigeria, the last person that called, that if Nigeria can be good, not even better, if it can be good, can you see where we are going? It's not to be the best. If Nigeria can be better, so it can just go home. Not even the best. It tells you where the country is. It tells you where the country is. Regarding Mr. Wike, the utterances he made there, is it today or yesterday? In a civilized country, he would have lost his position right there. But we all know that nothing will happen to him.
We lost service. You guys should start talking. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, Mr. Malik, can you hear me?
Yeah, can start talking.
Go ahead, Mr. Jonathan. I think you are the first person. You can go ahead.
No, I'm the first person, but network failed me, so I have to come back.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Jonathan, can you moderate?
Yeah,
And
okay then. Okay.
Let's go according to the this thing, to the picture you see.
Yeah,
Before I start derailing.
Mr. Nwosu actually is the first that came, then me. So, Mr. Nwosu, if you are ready to take the floor, you can proceed.
Thank you so much. I greet everyone here. Good evening and good afternoon, good morning, depending on your location. I greet Mr. Ivis.
Can you hear me?
I greet. Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Okay. Something happened there. I don't know. Okay, thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Callers, I need to pause you guys right now. Let's start talking. In case anything happened again, our people can just continue talking within themselves. But meanwhile, I'd like to start with the first person on the panel, which is Destiny. Okay, Destiny, it's good to have you on the show today. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
Thank you so much, Mr. That good evening. And I greet Mommy Diaspora, I greet our commenters and the viewers. You guys should please help us and like the broadcast. Let me first of all go on with Wike. I did not blame all those that were, it's not my leader. I did not blame all those people that is in power because we gave them the opportunity to insult us. Because this is an insult to we Nigerians. If we did not give them those power, they will not have it. When we can start, we all condemn it, all of themselves, not the only Wike. When they start at the beginning, we all start bringing them to their shoe, bringing them back to their knees. I believe all this nonsense won't be happening. You talk to, it's not only that woman she talked to. She talked to that woman consequences. How will you just come out, insult everybody as if nobody can talk to you? You own the, just like your private business, even so inside your private company, you cannot even talk to people that is working with you like that. Then whatever I say, that's what will happen. She come and run in 2027. Definitely, you own the country. Whatever you say, that's what happened in that country. So nobody can question you. You are the God. I don't even understand how did we even get here? That's what we can even. It's very difficult to come out from this thing. Seriously, because they have already give all our people some mentality that they cannot even. It will be difficult for them to come out from it. Because sometimes if you are having discussion with some people in Nigeria, even to even send money to anybody in Nigeria, you find it difficult, but you don't have choice. If these people are talking to you, you say, are you sure these people, they are okay? How this manipulation, how did it come over? The next thing they will say prayer. Anything you discuss, the next thing, we'll pray to God, God will come and do it. As if any other country does not have God, like this Kenya, they do not have God, that they can just sit down at home and say, God will come and do it. It's like it's only Nigeria that have that God that will come and do it. We cannot do it on our own. Although let me say I was a Christian before, but I know there's a place in the Bible that said God cannot do something for you that which He has given you the power to do. All this manipulation from all these pastors and all these imams. That's the reason why I don't even like all these things called Christian or Muslim. They cannot tell us the real fact, what we're supposed to fight on. They'll just come and manipulate our brain. Asking people to come to church every Sunday, do this. Now, none of us want to listen to anybody that is telling us not by going to church. You have your right to go to church, that is your own. You have the right not to go, but for you to be okay, it starts from your government, not God. I don't even understand it. I wanted to speak when you played that video of those helicopter issue. The video did not finish there. There was in part, they were asking for one of them arrest. But they are actually, that is the problem. They will be asking for those small people that they know they can talk to anyhow. What of the man that asked them to do it? Any governor will leave us with. They will be chasing the ministers, the ministers and the rest up and down. But they will leave the governor. If they even manage to hold the governor, if he too spend time in ESCC, maybe two nights or 3 nights, will come out. But the rest people that will be chasing up and down, ESCC will not allow all the youth to rest. If they are treating the politicians and they are treating the youth, none of us will complain. We'll say, yes, this is good. Let everybody eat it the way it's supposed to be. Because when you did wrong, they will, you go in for it. Nobody will complain about this, all this rubbish. But you leave the one that is making people's life miserable, just be disturbing all those ones that they are not even disturbing us in that country itself. According to what they are doing, they said they are defrauding people outside. But those are the only ones that we know. I think they create this ESCC for the youth. So that's what I don't understand. Since Yaya Bello leave office now, with how many billion he took, like Yaya Bello, whether it's in Nigeria, whether it's in Nigeria, we don't know. So the ESCC telling us now that Yaya Bello is bigger than the ESCC, bigger than the whole federal government. But this one is not even ESCC law; it's for the federal government. So Yaya Bello can still be around, walking around up and down. But ESCC can go to any hotel, break in, enter into someone's house, break in there. When they know that you are a youth or your father does not have some influence, this is the problem. When they know that your father has some connection, you are okay. You misbehave. No, they cannot break into your house, nothing. But when anybody that is okay on top there make any nonsense, they'll say, no, they'll turn a blind eye to it. How long? How long? Like the other guy, like the SMS, the message you wrote out. Truly, in the country that all of us live, like we in Nigeria, when we start here, so even the owner of the country, they'll fear us. But in our country now, look at what Kenya is doing in their country. Sometimes, some of your areas, you will not know that that person is a Kenyan. You will not shout, you will not make noise, nothing. But I was surprised seeing those kind of things. But we will make all the whole noise here, shout all the whole shout. We have everything. Now we get power pass. Now we know how to join anything pass. Where we molest ourselves, destroy ourselves. But when it comes to where we do better things, we know that one not concern us. Now everybody from Nigeria won't even get money just to punish the other one, oppress the one we not get, make them look like say that person not they exist. What's kind of problem about this one? Person, you know, say this person they do wrong. Instead of you to tell her, now that time we know say we will pet her. If guys not taking some of themselves, supposed to give them pet name. Mostly, even many of us already now our problem with that. We don't even want to make some people even make that some of us the way we did they do. We don't even want to make the country even better, the way we hear it better. Because if we go, who want the call us? Who want they not come our compound? Come they say, brother, don't come. Maybe that's the shoe or that's the whatever. That be the problem with this. Because we see the good thing they come, all of us go the. Some of us will just they talk and like say, we mean now, but for the back we not mean now. Now what we do? Because we see person where rise up now. Some of us now go see condemn because he's not from our side, or because he's not from the other side. Some of us we will see tossing our money collect. When he don't do. We now we not see support him more. He go tire now. At that time we will not see he collect money. But when he begin they cry, none of us support him. When he begin they do everything, none of us support him. But when he don't do, say no support, nothing, he can't tire. And that time we no say yes, he don't collect money. He don't enter house. How you not go enter house? Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch.
All right, Mr. Destiny, God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, I know say this 8 minutes they run fast, but I'd like to quickly appreciate two of you that super chatted me earlier on. Shizoba, Chukwamaka, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thanks for your encouragement. And Yande King Comedy, thank you very much. And thanks for your encouragement. May God bless you all. I'm very, very grateful. All right. Guys, help us to share. Press on the like button and press on that $sign. Encourage our work. God bless you. I'll call on the next person on the panel, which is Oga Jonathan. It's good to have you on the show, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
Mr. Elvis, good evening to you over there.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much for the good work you are doing. God bless you. I greet everyone on the panel. I greet Mommy Diaspora. I greet you, ma. Welcome and God bless you. Everyone on the comment section, those that are listening, God bless you all and welcome. In as much as I would like to center on the issues that were presented today, most importantly to me, the issue of the looted 2 helicopters. All the issues are very, very, important subjects that you brought up today. But in as much as I even want to talk about the looted, I call it the looted helicopters, I'm kind of, I will take a reverse because at the end of the day, it will be relooted. It will completely be relooted. There is no reason for me to believe otherwise. That will not happen. And also, as much as I would also like to focus on other subjects, I cannot take my eyes or my focus away from the Edo election and the subject matter that we had on this platform yesterday. I will go back to it. It is important. It is important for the fact that everybody have rights to their opinion. And nobody is coming to this platform to say his opinion is supersede or is coming here to say he knows. No, that is not the case. I think people say that when they are cornered and they don't know what else to say again, then to try to misalign. I will not stand for me to be misaligned or mischaracterized. It's not going to happen. When it comes to what I brought out on this platform, and I said it's fact. Yes, it is fact. You can disagree with it, but you must come up with the reason why you disagree with it. You cannot just say, this is my opinion. Everybody see it in different ways. So people can just, we are not Agberos here. When you see something in every human endeavor, be it medicine, law, finance, engineering, you can deviate from generally acceptable guidelines. There are generally acceptable, you can go away from it, but you must give your reason for going away from it. A doctor can decide to give a different diagnosis, but he must give reason. If not, he has committed professional malpractice. A lawyer can do otherwise the way he wants to do it. A judge can go outside and do otherwise within the law, but he must give a reason for it. You cannot. So what I presented, I came to the conclusion that it is not good. That is not a good manager. But I gave my reason. So if you are going, you cannot come into in the face of it and tell me that it is my own opinion. Anybody can just say their own. No, it doesn't work like that. I might learn from you because you might end up giving a reason. Yes, and I might end up learning. That is how it is done. In finance, is the same. You cannot go to a bank today and then they use what they call credit score. You have a poor credit. They will not give you loan. That is the generally acceptable guidelines. But is that written in stone? No. Some people will give you, but they have their reasons for doing so. Everybody, you have your reason. Then we will talk and learn. I didn't just come here to say what I said. No, what I said is the fact and is the final. No, that is not the case. so that I can learn from you. So what I brought out, I gave you my reason why it is bad and why anyone that superintended over that is not a good manager. There is no way I will sit down and accept that I can look at it in a different way. That is my opinion. No, you can't do that. That is the textbook definition of malpractice. You will give me reason, and then we'll look at it together, and then we start talking. So when as I've said it, the Edo State people, I call you 3 times. There is no road in APC. There is no road in PDP. There is no road in Labour Party. There is no road there. We will all sit down here and we'll see how things unfold. God give us life. All of us, God will give us life. The owner of life will give us life. We will all be here. So when the person I'm supporting a candidate in the person of Paul Okuboa of the YPP, I have my reasons for supporting him. So those that are not supporting him, you have your reasons for supporting your candidate, so be it. So you think when I say let us focus on issue-based campaign, let's focus on policies, you think I don't know that you will come out and roll out your candidate policies? You think I don't know? I know you will do that. I know you will respond with your own candidate policies. I know, I am not naive. That is what I'm waiting for. I preempt you completely. I'm 2-3 steps ahead. I know you will come. But your expectation was that once you say that, I will keep quiet. It's not going to happen. It doesn't work like that. This is politics. So you just think that they asked for policies. We've told them policies, and then they did not keep quiet. How could that happen? It's not going to happen. In fact, we will take it to the next level. So I'm not going to keep quiet because you have said these are the agenda, 6-point agendas of your candidate, whatever. If you are a good surrogate for your candidate, you should know that I won't stop there. Then you must be able and be ready to defend those policies going forward. It is not just outlining them. When I came out with a financial report under Mr. Akpata, I don't just, lay it out there. I knew, I am not naive, that supporters will come and challenge it. I don't just go and bring facts out because we're here to learn. I study it, I analyze it. So if you can't defend it, if you disagree with it, so be it. But you must expect more. You must expect more. You must be ready to defend your candidates. That is the key. I know that when people are boxed to the corner, they will resort to spinning. Sometimes insult, sometimes mischaracterization. Mr. Elvis, I have not used my 8 minutes.
Yeah, 9 days your screen. So
8 minutes don't finish. Go sleep.
Let her talk. I beg. Now your 8 minutes day your screen.
Mr. Elvis, I'm looking at my own time.
No, your time not correct, sir. Now your time be this.
Okay, let me just round up. I take it. You see, I just want to say this finally. And when people will now shift and make very serious matter trivialize it, the issue that after they brought numbers, they are now talking about COVID. It is part of the numbers.
All right, please.
Anyway, Mr. Elvis, this is not enough. I want to respond to people. Let's just face policy. If you want to face it, that numbers will go into it. There is no you defend your candidate. Give reasons. We are not defend it. Give reasons. If your reasons are logical, we might end up being on the same page.
Mr. Jonathan, please.
Yes.
I'll leave them alone if they don't want to defend their candidates. Just let them.
If they don't want to defend their candidates, then they should not say what somebody else presented, is lie, and they should not mischaracterize the person.
It's election period. They can.
I know. Then they can just anyway. Okay, it's election.
Yeah, it's election period. They can dispute you. You are bringing down their candidate. They will counter you straight away. You know. So as long as they might even let you know they don't have the energy to prove anything to you, but their candidate is the best. It's election period.
I agree with you on that. Yeah.
I presented that will be in 2023. Somebody will not come here and be proving something to me. I say, go home and ask your family members. I will not do anything. So it's election period. You can continue to hit hard on their candidate if you want, but you telling them that if they counter you, they must prove it. They can tell you, I'm not interested. So it's
I agree with you on that. Probably I missed something that we are learning. But
we are learning in general, but when it comes to election, a lot of people are biased. They don't want to learn. That's what you must know. You can't force them. They'll present rubbish to you. They'll tell you it's the best. So it's for you to continue to counter their rubbish with facts. But you calling them now to come and prove to you when they say your fact is not right. It's not like you are controlling them. Let them counter it if they want. But you know what you are doing. Attached whatever submission you are giving to about the candidate, any evidences alongside, so that the spectators can see that you are giving a truthful submission. So if they cannot argue, it's just like you asking that criminal way that whether they ask question just now concerning Buhari regime, the thief with the money with the thief. And they ask a question, he could not answer the question. He was beating around. So that's it. So, but you cannot use rope mate to tie neck now.
So Mr. Elvis, I agree with your take.
Thank you.
I agree with it.
All right. And then is it your time yet? Hold on. Yes, you are the next, but I'll come to you shortly, Black Panther. Okay, Black Panther, just go ahead, talk to us. What I wanted to say, I lost it there. I'll remember again. Go ahead, you have 8 minutes, sir. Thank you. Good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. More grace to your elbow. I want to thank everybody. Thank the patriots on the set now. I want to thank you all. You all have been awesome. I want to thank the viewers. May God bless every one of you. Just stay tight to your TV and your computer, your handset, and stay blue and try to pick 1 or 2 things that you can use in this struggle we are all in now. We are not perfect, but we're trying to point out the loopholes and preferred solution to which is subject to your own rectification. You can rectify it, subject to you to argue it out and find a way through. And I want to thank Mom in Diaspora. May God bless you. You continue to live long for us, and we thank you for teaching us how to be more consistent. I want to thank all the commenters, top notch to you guys. You guys are awesome. I love you guys, man. It's fun being with you guys, but I have to be on set. Thank you all for doing a great job. I want to start by going to the police issue, the police beat in Lagos. I want to say this is one of my constituency, because I have 2 uncles right in this, who have risen to IG and risen to the commissioner of police. One is at High Chief in Benin Kingdom, and the other AIG is retired now, so he's enjoying his retirement. May God bless them for serving our country well. You see, the police as a whole have been decimated. The decimation started during Babangida regime. When the police was formed, it was formed with the colonial ideal. Still, Nigeria has not set their own solution on how to police their own environment. A lot of ideas have come, but people are disputing. The politicians are disputing. That is why I said the politicians are not in a position. Many of them are not in a position to prefer solution to our country. Many of them, because many of them are coming out with fake certificate, and many of them don't have anything upstairs. Because what they are trying to protect the money they are trying to steal from the federal government coffin. A lot of organizations have been set up to look into the policing, but still they go in there and eat the money. An example was made open to us all, where the IG was scrubbed on the floor when OBG was in power. Scrubbed on the floor because of what? Because of corruption. More than 100 cars were found in a bush, new cars. That was bought for the police force, but he took it home and kept them in a bush, about 1 acre of land. He kept them there. And police funds were taken by him into his wife's account and his children's account, allegedly. He is late now. But many have forgotten what he did, how he decimated the Nigerian police force. Many have forgotten. But his kids cannot rise up to face the country now and say, I am so parent. They cannot. Because their father has messed up their life. I say, the name. Now, every policeman, when you go to a beat, every policeman is provided, especially when the beat is far away from your location, is given allowances, and those allowances of feeding and accommodation. You see the accommodation, you see there that those people are living, those accommodations have been paid for. Their feeding has been paid for in the book. All of them gather around the allowance. But what happened? When the money is coming down, the CP cut it. Come down to the DCO, they cut it. Come down to the DPO, they cut it. When it comes down to the officer in charge, he now said he's going to suspend it, but he want to cut it. He will definitely cut it to have his own share. That is to tell you the line of corruption down to the last man. He doesn't get the exact money the federal government have allocated to him. That is why I tell every one of us that corruption has been institutionalized and it's a culture, and whatsoever you do, you cannot fight it down. The only way you can fight it is for us to enact a new constitution in Nigeria. That is the only way we can fight it. Now, you talk about election. If you are dreaming of going for an election, I pity for you all, because you are just going there to ratify the 1999 constitution decree set by Abdul Salami. That is what you are going there for. If you expect the constitution of the Federal Republic, this decree to work out for you, to give you election, to give you good presidency, to give you good governance, no, you ain't gonna get it. You are going there to ratify your pocket so that they can steal more from you. We have been doing it. We've been saying it for well over 30 years. People that have gone before us, and they have handed over it to us, and we are keeping the flag. We are keeping the flag and the flame burning. Now the problem of Nigeria, we want to kill everything. We need to come back and show ourselves love and make a law that will guide every one of us, so that we can be one. We are talking about unity. Somebody came here to tell me obedient. I make mention of obedient. He came here to say our line. You see, we have forgotten that we have God has given us common sense. And common sense, you see, a lot of us that say we have read to the highest level of education, we have thrown common sense to the trash can, and we are using the hypothesis created by men. And we don't know that those hypotheses created by men can be changed by men again, because that hypothesis can be argued, and there will be a change on it. You said you're obedient. You are staying put with our oppressors in APC and PDP. You are there with a card-carrying member. You are card-carrying member. You are there. And you come to us thinking that we have no brains. And you say we are obedient. I pay to you. If there is any election to be held, rise up. Please don't join us.
Don't join us. We don't care whether you're an APD or PDP. I put this challenge to you. We don't want to see you guys anymore. Stay put in your party and let the real Nigerian patriots go all out there if there's going to be an election. Take it by force. We don't need you. You are just a prey that goes into the window and looking for who to devour. That is who you are. Those of you that claim that you're obedient and you are stay put in PDP and APC. You are a canker. Who you are. You never believe in the obedience. You just want to make caricature of it all. That is who you are. I want to state here again on the Kenya, say, oh, I have said it. Kenyans are quiet people. But the reason why they have to rise up is because they were part and parcel of the governance of the system that they created in the country. They created and they voted in a referendum for that system. That is why they can boldly come up. Get scared of anybody. Boldly come up and say, Ruto, get the hell out of here. Because we own that constitution. But Nigeria, we don't own any constitution. Let me round it up. Nigeria, even the Kenyans took part of what you did in the NSAS and made a bold thing in their own country. And that is what. But Nigeria, for us to get it right, we need to go in and profile a new constitution for the country. If not, we are going to come here again and start talking and talking and talking. Thank you.
All right. Black Panther, God bless you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Give us a mandate. Please talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening to you. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can. Thank you, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, good evening to you. Good evening to the panelists and then viewers, commenters all over the world. Greetings to you all. Thank you for joining again today and doing this for our country. God bless everyone. Comment session, I greet you all. Peggy Modi, Abuazi, I greet you. Mommy Dasma, I greet you. Thank you all for doing this. Now, on the issue of the Kingibe, I think some the callers were saying that if it was in the Western world, this cannot happen. Yes, it will not happen in the Western world, because in the Western world, a senator that was voted in by the people, in the rain, some even lost their life, voted for her, she became the senator. When she ended their votes, she went to them to go talk to them. But when it was time to collect 160 million SUV, she didn't go back to them and ask them, should I collect this vehicle or not? She went on her own to collect the vehicle. Whatever Wike is doing, he will do it and do it and do it all over again and all over again and all over again. And ain't nothing you guys can do about it. Am I in support of what he's doing? No. Does he have the effort to do it? Yes. Why? Because Ireti Kingibe and others soil their hand. They are part of the corruption happening in Nigeria. And so for whatever cry Ireti may cry, I ain't give no damn about it. Madam Ireti Kingibe, she'll be hearing again tonight. You are 70 years old. Maybe you were 69 when we voted you in, believing that you can go and fight for the people. Now you are 70 years old. That means people gave you their trust. You know, there are certain age you get to in life. You like, what is left of me? I either buy or just stay away from it. And that's what the Kenyans are doing. Only sad that the 70 years old woman, when she was 69 or thereabouts, couldn't deceive her people to get there as a senator. So you have called in and said, does it happen in Western world? Hey, it will not happen in Western world, because in the Western world, female senators don't collude with evil people to ruin the life of their own masses or their own people. So whatever Ireti Kingibe is facing today, she should face it well. And Rufai was saying, let me say this to you, sir. We were here on this platform. Mr. Elvis, God will bless you. You will not die young. You will enjoy the fruit of your labor in Jesus' name. We know what you did going to Abuja, and some of the panelists here volunteering freely with their own money, only for it to get there, colluded with these evil men to do evil against Nigeria. and now you are crying because she's a woman. Hey, what a man can do, a woman can do better. So for Ereti, Mama, you don't get your boarding pass. You are only waiting for your road to be called. If you go before me, I will come after you. If I go after you, if I go before you, you will come after me. Nobody come this life, we will go. We all will go one day. Now, on the issue of the Kenyans, you played that video earlier. That was so touching and so emotional. But the question here is, are Nigerians, are they able to detach? Don't be surprised. Some of them, they had that video you played earlier about that young man saying that if a bullet is coming, he will use somebody to block it, so that if others leave, they can tell the story. How many Nigerians are willing to do that? Madam, no, God, my son calling yesterday. I said, Nigerians, what we know is to enjoy life. How many Nigerians are willing to die for their own country? A 19 years old boy killed himself in Plateau Jaws. Do they even remember him at all? No. Nigerians have short memory, and they are entangled in the chain of their oppressors. Now I'm going to Edo State. You know, one thing is, when people look for convenience to just easily move out because they don't discover the fact or the truth, they want to come down. So when you go high, we will go low. When you go low, we go high. And I say it here. Some work in the stock exchange market, some work in the financial sector as a CPA, some work in the bank. Some companies, their financial reports may not look good to you. But after studying it as an investor, you still tell your clients to go and invest in it because you know that they have a future. Now, the question here is, on this matter of MBA and the financial report of MBA, and we said yesterday on the issue of 1.5 billion naira that was left in the coffer. You know what one of them said? He said, who asked Akwata to leave money in the purse of MBA? You see the level of impunity. That's why they not take it to that. Who asked Akwata to leave money in the purse? That means they are just there for all they can grab and steal and loot and tap away. They don't. So if Peter Obi leaves money, it's good for Peter Obi. But if Akwata leaves money, it's not good for him because you don't expect him to leave money. This is the wickedness of man. Somebody left 1.5 billion in the coffers of MBA, and you're asking him, who asked him to leave money? Is that what they say to go and do there? You see the ideology. You see the sense. But you know, in this whole thing, we know and we believe, and we have told you that the man for the job is no other person than Barrister Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata. Why? Because he's a man that stands tall. If NBA has issue with their financial reports, it could have been on their page. Mr. Chris told us, even up until now, the man is still dragging NBA on what they are not doing right. And you can present the financial reports, which we are not against you presenting financial reports. But you look at the financial report, I look at it. You gave your opinion, I gave my opinion. So why will you force your opinion down my throat? Because you think you are alone in the matter? If MBA has issue with the financial report, you would have been on their website. I went to their own website to go and see it there. It was the issue of COVID 3 days ago that it was in COVID-19. Even some organizations were not as profitable as NBA, that a man can live 1.5 billion in the middle of COVID-19. Financial report can have deficits. Does that mean that it performed badly? No. How are you looking at it? It's your own choice. Are you Lord in the matter? No. Are you the overall expert in the issue? No. All I'm saying to you, Edo Light, that financial report of MBA by Olumide Akpata is as clean as anything. It all depends on the length you're looking for. But in this case, we say Olumide Akpata better pass them all. Give him the vote and let him represent us. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Give us a mandate for your submission. Thanks for the prayers earlier on. I say a big amen to that. God bless you, my brother. All right, Abdul Malik. I'd like you to talk to us. That will come to Oga Chris. Abdul Malik, good evening to you, sir. Thanks very, very much for joining us today. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Nigeria Watch. Good evening, everybody in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. That video that you played, that policeman, you see, Nigeria government, I don't know what is wrong with them. How can policemen that make peace in the country, you people don't give them good shelter? How can such person will not collect bribe? Imagine, look at where policeman is living. People that make peace in the country, you don't give them good shelter, you don't pay them well, they don't live well in the country. What will prevent them not to collect bribe, if you ask me in the first place? They must, because they are not there is no good shelter for them, there is nothing. Probably that their thinking is to be collecting bribe to survive. Quietly soldier too. Soldier, the one that protect the citizen in the country. They guide the country in case of war is coming to the country. Even soldier, they don't do it, they don't make good provision for soldiers. I don't know what is wrong with Africa government. We Africa, I don't know if somebody do all this thing, I don't really know. Our mentality of thinking, reason is very different. It's very far. That's why it will be very difficult for we to move forward. Because there is no improvement. Every day is just like everything, every day, everything is just declining. There is nothing change. There is no improvement, nothing. Every day, Africa is going down. Not only Nigeria, but all the African. Their faculty of mentality is very low. Imagine, look at where policemen, people that make peace in the country, and they're supposed to be paid well. Even a quietly teacher to teacher. Teacher make you, whatever you be today is because of teacher. But look at how they are molesting teacher in our country. There is nothing they value. Only they value themselves, the politician. And just to value themselves, to steal our money, to embezzle our money, to steal our money and go and keep in a white man land. How many white men came to Africa and keep money in their bank? They don't think that, they don't have sense. They cannot reason that. How many white men from Western world come to hospital in Africa? They don't reason that. I don't really know what is wrong with those our leaders. If I would say they don't have sense or they are not trained, I don't really know what to say, understand? Because for me, everything I surprised every day. I'm getting surprising more and more every day, because I see no reason why those people that you are stealing money to go and keep in their country, even though they don't do the same thing. Why can't they steal their money and go and keep in your country? They will not, because they have sense more than you. But you don't get it that way, because you don't have sense. I don't know how we get this right. I'm telling you, unless we unite, that is the option. Unity will make us get it right. Without unity, we not get it right. Yes, I tell you, I bet you anywhere. Because without unity, we cannot get it right. Because people, there is saboteurs, betrayers. Even though they see the right thing, they will say, even though they see what is right, they will say, no, it's not right. That is the bad thing. But that is right. That is the problem we had in Africa. We are easily to take bribe, to betray our brother or our friend. Yes, that is the problem we had. But white man is very hardly before they will do that. Hard is very hard, no matter the amount we give them. They will not allow. It's only a few of them, which is 5%. But we African, 99%, we accept that. That is the problem we have. If we don't change that system, that mentality, it will be hard. It will be hardly before we move forward. Yeah, it will be very difficult before we move forward because the way I see it, it will be very difficult because we are not yet ready. I'm telling you the truth. Look at Wike. How can a country that call itself country, so one man came out, say that if you know you are popular, come and contest in 2017. What happened before will not happen again. Imagine, so you are proud to be corrupt, to be ringing election. Imagine, you are proud of to be ringing election. After we say we are democracy, why are we democracy? Is it democracy or autocracy? So you are proud to be rigging election. Let's wait till that 2017. That thing think that is no, there is people that know that thing more than him. We will see till 2017. We will see how it goes in that country. I met Baba, that is, he said it before already. It's just because they was thinking that the judiciary will do the right thing. That's why it's not the way they will storm that Eagle Square. They was thinking the judiciary will do the right thing. Let's see that 2017, how it goes. Yes. If it's the one that holds down Nigeria, we will know by then. Those people, they are taking Nigeria people granted. I'm telling you the truth because it's not supposed to be in that way. We are all Nigeria. There is no person that is more than Nigeria than other person. We are all Nigerian. We are all there. It's not because of some people quiet for the country. Look at the way they treat some part of the country, which is not right, which is south and southeast. Even southwest, they have benefits somehow. But southeast, southwest, the treatment is not good. But nobody is talking. But they have a House of Representatives, people that are represented in the House of Representatives. They are there. They are just open their eye like Mogu. They don't know anything. I don't really understand how that country will change because our people are suffering. Look at now, people can no longer eat anymore. Cost of living every day. There is nothing good come out in the country every day. Things are getting worse. People are lamenting, commenting every day, crying. It's the one you hear. What about the one you don't hear? How can we get this right? We need to come together and unite and fight those people. This guy in the office, that is not the one that was fighting Jonathan then. But now you don't want somebody to talk. If anybody talk, he will just use police after the person. Let's see how it goes. Understand? No time will come. We will see how it goes. Understand? Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Abdul Malik. God bless you, sir. Thanks for your time with us today. And thanks for your submission. Okay, let me come to Oga Chris. But before that, guys, help us to press on the like button, help us to share. Let our voices go far. God bless everyone right there listening to us. Thank you very much. Oga Chris, please talk to us. You have 8 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah, well, good evening, sir. Mr. Naija Watch. Good evening, the people on the comment section. Thank you for your commentary, and thank you for all you do. The Lord will continue to bless you guys and the Mommy Diaspora. And thank you so much for being the C of the comment section and for ensuring that decorum is maintained and for re-echoing what people say there. And your encouragement on the comment section, you always take the time to welcome everybody. You know, that is quite refreshing. And the people on the comment section, the people on the panel with us, yeah, I must salute you guys for keep doing this every day. And because just the presence of you guys enables everyone to see all issues from different perspectives, while we all try to coalesce to a single and a viable point that will move the nation forward. And the people calling in and listening to us, you all are actively participating in deepening democracy in the country. I've said before that we all cannot be doing the same thing at the same time. We are all contributing differently. And I thank you all. And most especially, Mr. Nanjawosh, may God bless you for all you do. May God continue to give you the strength of Daniel, the wisdom of Solomon, the spirituality of Melchizedek, and the long life of Methuselah, so that you continue to do this and you continue to uplift the common people in your country. You continue to give people hope, because Naija Watch is not just only a YouTube, it's not just ordinary a YouTube channel, but it's a channel that bring life to the living rooms and the hearts of people every day. So having said that, I'll just go on to the issues that were discussed. This armed deal, there's no way I'm not going to talk about that, because that was one of the reasons, if not the major reason, why the democratic government of the US had to support the Northern Cabal in order to throw away President Goodluck Jonathan. Although Goodluck Jonathan was slow, but he was moving gradually in a good direction as regards electioneering campaign, as regards democracy. Because in every nation, when you get your elections right, when we are sure that the people that contest election can actually change leaders, I'm sure those leaders, they want to do well so that they can be sure of coming back the second time or the third time if their constitution permits. But unfortunately, that process was truncated and Buhari came into power. That is after the current Vice President Shettima and co. Led the 19 Northern governors to the democratic government of Barack Obama. And the rest, like they say, is history. And that's why some people still have these deep-seated ill feelings against the Democratic Party in the US. That's why people still want to support Trump, because for all the travels that went on in Nigeria, Trump, his methods could be crooked and I don't know, but he spoke on issues and that were affecting Nigeria. So for that, people supporting Trump, what was this called, the Democrat, the Biden against Donald Trump. I think you should also understand where people supporting Trump are coming from. So that's just that for that. Then I'll just move to the next issue, which is I'd like to talk about Madam Ireti Kingibe again. I don't know. It also has to do with the Kenya election, because you showcased the Kenya protest. I think that made me to say, okay, let me talk about this woman again. I was trying to say yesterday that the Kenyans, they've taken to the streets because of the peculiarity of the Kenyan people, because of the peculiarity of their democratic structure. Now, that kind of action might be a little bit difficult in Nigeria because of also of our peculiarity and our diversity. But having said that, I think Madam Reti Kingibe, she occupies a position, a very crucial position, where she could have been able to lead a kind of revolution within the parliamentary system, based on the fact that she's wearing the toga of Labour Party. She has all the ingredients, all the power. If she's crying to us, who are we going to cry to? Because I've not seen her for one day try to unite the Labour Party parliamentarians, both in the House of Rep and in the House of Senate, because she is a senator representing the FCT, and she should be a very top-ranking parliamentarian when you talk about the people representing Labour Party. I've not heard her bringing these people together, opposing any bill by the Tinubu's administration, or trying to join hands with other like-minded, other parties outside the PDP and the APC in the National House of Assembly, trying to oppose these bills. She's not done any of those things. She has all the power. She has all the connection. Like I said, she attended a primary school in Edo State, so she should be vocal enough. And moreover, her husband has been there. Her husband has seen it all. Husband has been the secretary of the federal government of Nigeria and running mate to Abiola. And she herself has been national advisor to the SDP of the 90s. So he should have the political clout, the political sagacity to be able to hold this government to account, if not for anything. And thinking about the way she came to power, she came through the goodwill of Peter Obi and the Labour Party, and she knows exactly what these people stand for. She should be able to do more. And look at the corruption smelling in the Labour Party. I've not heard her add a voice to any of these issues, but it's just about them at every point in time. And that is why we keep saying the problem in Nigeria is just, I don't know how to put it. There are just so many factors that you have to factor in before you can make any headway. And talking about factors, there are so many factors we factored in before we decided to go along with Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party in Edo State. The good thing is that most of us on this panel, we've agreed that the PDP and the APC, they are no for every one of us. They've both failed the state. They've both failed the people that brought them to power. The common sense is that we have to look in retrospect. And if we don't use that common sense properly, this PDP or the APC, one of them is going to come to power. So it's crucial that people become forward thinking. And those were the things we considered. And we decided to go for the candidacy of Barrister Olumide Akpata. Not just only because of that, we looked at his pedigree, we looked at where he has worked before, we looked at what he did before. We tried to judge him based on efficiency, accountability, the rule of law, respect for human rights, empathy, because these are the core ingredients of democracy. And in all this, Barrister Olumide Akpata stood tall. He stood tall in all of these aspects. When we talk about corruption, I have said it. If this man, let's just look at it like this. If this man actually was corrupt, if there was problem in his financial report, how come he still has the audacity to be dragging the NBA, to still be calling them names? I mentioned 3 cases yesterday, and there are many more. He has called out the NBA, even the current NBA chairman. If this man really had skeleton in his cupboard, I'm sure he would not have that boldness to do that. Rather, he will be romancing with the present NBA and the NBA chairman. He has called them out that they are taking a back position on the issues that are bedeviling the nation. I think that is the hallmark of leadership. It is only when you have not done well, that's when you just keep quiet, you go into your cocoon, so that you don't want to talk and people will start dusting up the things you have done. Because that's what is happening to Buhari today. As long as the northern people, they are threatening Tinubu left, right, and center, then the Tinubu boys, they are digging up Buhari's skeleton. The Obonla that Mr. Nanja was played yesterday, it is all part of the digging up of skeleton. They just want to remind the Buhari administration that, look, we have your files with us. So if Olumide Akpata, I can't go into the figures, the nitty-gritty, the 1 naira here, 2 naira here. The facts are this. The man left 1.5 billion. And the person that talked about expenditure yesterday, you say, I think that is so, I don't even know how to put that. This man spent what he was supposed to spend. Is he supposed to now set fire on the remaining 1.5 billion just to prove a point that he was not to save? He has created health insurance for the NBA workers. He has increased their what is it called? If somebody loses a loved one as an NBA member, what they are entitled to, he increased that by over 100%. So what else? He plugged them into the national health insurance scheme in their state and everywhere. So what else? He created ability for them to develop capacity. So I'll just round up in 10 seconds. I don't know what else is expected for this man to do. I do like vote by Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party is your sure best. Thank you and good evening.
All right. Thank you, Oga Chris, for your time with us today. And thanks for your submission. God bless you, sir. Everybody have given their submission, apart from Mr. Oduwa, but he left. So I would like us to just move on now to have our final submission. But on our final submission, we are going to have six minutes. But everybody is timed. So I'm starting with Mr. Destiny. Mr. Destiny, please give us your final submission. 6 minutes, sir. Thank you.
Sorry, where I am, there is some noise. Let another person take over.
All right,
Hello?
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Mr. Jonathan, you have the floor, sir. You have 6 minutes. Please, final submission. Thank you, sir. Mr. Jonathan, are you there? Okay, he's not available. I'll just move on to give us a mandate. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me, sir?
Okay, your 6 minutes, sir. Final submission. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Helvis. Truly appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Well, I mean, like my brother said, Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris, one thing I've come to realize is the fact that, and I thank you, I thank Black Panther, and then some of our people doing this work behind the scenes too. One thing I've come to realize about the Olumide Akpata supporter is the fact that you cannot hear us either inflate or say what is not there. We just speak organically, speak to the matters, and then speak to the issues. And that's one thing. I was thinking about this. I think about 2 days ago at home. This is just common across board. And the same way, we also drag him. We also call him out if there are issues to call him out on. Now, some days ago, I think somebody said here that everywhere you go in Edo State, you see it's somebody's poster you see here, all because they have went everywhere to threaten the people that they don't want to see any other person poster in their vehicle except for PDP poster. This is the wickedness of it, and they are going extra mile to go destroy billboard. If you think you can win election, why do you have to go destroy somebody's billboard? Why do you have to bring down his banner? So you guys said you are laying foundation for corruption and evil. Somebody spoke yesterday for almost 8 minutes in their first submission. And all they can tell you is that Obaseki is laying foundation. Obaseki is laying foundation. Obaseki is laying the foundation that you have not seen. You have not seen. And so everywhere their fear is that Olumide is coming, because they are afraid that Ed go waka if Olumide enter. And we all will be here to see, because he's going to govern Edo State. So Edo Light, you have no other person in this race. The only person in this race is Barrister Ozaibobo Olumide Akpata. He's the man for the job. Imagine, hear a statement from somebody, a Nigerian, saying that when he was the NBA president, did they send him to go and leave money in the coffers? Imagine, hear somebody's statement that you send somebody to go and leave money in the post of NBA. And that's why you see the corruption and impunity in everywhere in the country. Because they believe in all they can grasp. You come here, you have to loot everything. But Olumide said no. I have to leave something from the person coming behind me. 1.5 billion. And that happened. They even remind us that it was even COVID-19, during COVID-19. During COVID-19, when your leaders were stealing senators, so they were hiding palliative in warehouses. Olumide was saving money and helping the people in NBA. When your leaders were stealing, when they were looting, when they were stealing from the people. In fact, some aids came in from foreign country. These guys, they still went ahead and steal those money. And a man that left 1.5 billion in the account, now you're saying, who sent him to go and leave money? Hey, Olumide is coming. He will leave better money for Edo State. Make una dey ready. The one I don't pack, you don't do. But I bet you, once we come there, we go vomit am. Someone get ready. So Edo State, Edo, like I call you, Barrister Ozaibobo Olumide Akpata is the man for the job. He has told us what he would do for handicaps. He has told us what for the physical challenge. Pardon my word. As called in Nigeria, but here we call them handicaps. He has told you what he will do for women. He has told you how he will build healthcare around the whole local government. And then he will also put the state-of-the-art equipment. He told you what he would do for education. I mean, he did it not just by words alone. He did action. The school that they cannot fix, Olumide went to fix it. And when we told them that parents are going to volunteer to go and cut grass in front of their children's school, they said, who sent the parents to go and cut grass? You see the wickedness of men? They can send their own children abroad to go to school abroad, but they can leave other people's children in buildings that are not okay. Wicked men. So Edolite, Barrister Ozaibu Olumide Akpata is the man for the job. Let him do it. Let him go and represent us. He's the man for the job. Let's thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Give us a mandate. God bless you, my brother. I appreciate you. Okay, Mr. Jonathan, when you are ready, please indicate as we're just going.
Yes, Mr. Elvis. I'm ready.
Thank you. You have 6 minutes. Final submission, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I greet everyone once again. I want to say this as I stated it in my earlier submission today, that the way for Edo State, Edo people, I call you 3 times. 3 times. The way out is not APC, is not PDP, is not Labour Party. The candidate, the party that will bail you out, that will bring prosperity to Edo and the people of Edo State is the YPP party. It is Paul Okugbowa of the YPP. Is the only one, that's the only party as it stands right now for the people of Edo State. Don't bring people, don't vote for people that will dig Edo State further and further into debt. People that we already know the antecedent, that they will dip you into debt, further debt. We know them. We know them, the APs, the PDP, we can see it. We know them, the Labour Party, we know them, we know the antecedent. That they don't know how to solve the problem. They don't know how to get money to solve the problem. The only thing they will do is that they will bring you into deeper debt. As it is right now, that is not what Edo State needs. Edo State is already sitting on over $500 billion debt. And you don't need someone whose masterpiece is to create additional debt, but have no clue of how to even get money to solve the problem. The man of the YPP, Paul Okugbowa, has stated it clearly, what he will do, how you will get the money to solve the problem. Not just only Naira, but also foreign currencies. Let the other people, let them tell you, they can tell you they will build hospitals. We know the playbook. We've seen it before. We know this is soap opera. We've seen it before. We will build schools for you. We will construct your roads. We've seen all that before. That's what they do. But one thing they will not tell you is where they will get the money. What they will do, which of their policies will bring money. For them to state it out articulately, they will never do that. They are always ambiguous. They are never straightforward. You will not see that, but they will tell you that they will turn Edo State to Dubai. The incumbent of PDP, they told you that he is a technocrat. The one that is APC now, who said it's a bit talk. I don't know whether it is what will cause him to what pain will it bring to him to come out and talk to the people of Edo State what he will do. Nobody is going to put anything on your head if you come out and talk. At least you can say, come and talk to people of Edo State what you will do. We are not hearing that. And those of them that are even saying what they will do, they will not even tell you where they will get the money from. So this is the playbook. We know it. And that is the fundamental problem. Let them tell you where the money will come from. Edo State right now is in deep debt. The only thing they will do, they will tax you further. They call it IGR. Forget about it. It's taxation.
IGR simply means taxes. That's what they want to do. They cannot generate. We can see it. It's already clear. It's out there. How they will bring deficit, further deficit into Edo State. Edo State does not need that right now. Edo State needs someone who is articulated, who has done it before, who has turned money around, turned money over. Paul Okugbowa is doing it as we speak. He's an employer of labor. These are the people that you need. Someone that will not be afraid to tell you. They say, tell me your friend. Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. They cannot tell us, and they will claim that they have been in the legal profession for over 25, 30 years. And yet, they cannot name one or two people that they are confident of that will work with them. They can't do that. That is the Nigerian politics. When they get there, it will be politics as usual. Ask them, ask the APC, ask PDP, ask Labour Party, ask their candidate to mention 2 individuals that will work with them. Because after all, they will tell you that they have 30 years experience. Then who are the people you have worked with over the 30 years, if not criminals and crooks all over Nigeria? They are not proud to say it. So Edo State, open your eyes. That's why I'm calling you. Open your eyes. Vote for people, credible individuals, people who have built their own lives on creating jobs, literally creating jobs. People who go to bed every night thinking of how to pay people's salary. So when they get there, it's not going to be difficult for them, because that's what they do. Don't vote for people who, for once, they have not thought in their lifetime how they will pay people's salary. When they say they are lawyers don't pay salary. It is commission. Okay? They can tell you that they have 100 lawyers in their law firm. It is what you bring that you earn in a law firm. It is partners. You don't bring, you don't chop. When they now become governor, all the governors all those that have become governors in Nigeria, let them show you this. Those states, are those states Dubai now? And they say they are lawyers. Those states, are they Dubai now? Because they don't know how, they cannot go to bed every night and think of how to pay people's salary. That is not their business. Because all their life, they have been earning commission. That's what lawyer does. They work in a partnership setting. So and so partners. What you bring is what you chop. You don't bring job in, you don't earn. People that have employed Edo citizens, even when they claim they are employers, APC, PDP, Labour Party, ask them, those employees, where are they? Are they in Edo State? Have you employed Edo indigenes? The only candidate in this process, in this election cycle in Edo State, is Paul Okugbowa of the YPP, who has done it before and is still doing it. He's inside it. He's an employer of labor. He goes to bed every night thinking of how to pay people's salary. So Edo State people, tell you again, Edo people, listen. Don't fall into this trap. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I greet everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you for your time with us always. I'm very, very grateful. Okay, let me come to Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, please give us a final submission.
Yeah, good evening once again, Anja.
Thank you, sir.
Anja, this your panel, I like it because sometimes when somebody is giving submission here, your commenters, sometimes I read their comment, I laugh. I'm telling you, yeah, I read their comments, sometimes I laugh. They are very smart. Yes, I come for Edo State. You know what? You see, Nigeria is a country that there is nothing is working. Like this big board they are pulling. How which it is country that working just like Western world. Camera is everywhere. That person that put that big board, for how long now? They're supposed to detect that person, they're supposed to catch that person. But Nigeria, there is nothing is working. That is the system we are in Nigeria. How can somebody big board? Some people are just going to pull it down. Why? What is wrong with big board? Is it big board voting or what? I don't really understand. You see the mentality. That is what Peter Obi said. That is the rascality they want to dismantle and the criminality. Is it big boy voting or what? What concerns big boy and a person that went to go and vote? I don't really understand what is the problem of our country. Imagine how it is country is working. Camera is everywhere in the street, everywhere. The minute you are pulling that big board, they will just catch you. Even though you run somewhere, they will trace you and hold you there. But Nigeria, there is nothing working. That is what we are trying to fix now in Nigeria. But our government, they don't want to fix it for our citizens because they are stealing our money to go and put in Western world. I believe we will get it right. Let us keep pushing because let us keep pushing. We should not give up. No retreat, no surrender. It's not easy something, but it will be easy with time. You understand? Yes, we get it right one day. You see, Edo State is my state. We have been hearing promising. What they used to campaign is road. They will do road, they will do light, they will put water. For how many years there is no light, there is no road, there is no water. Now they still come again this time. They will do road, they will do light, they will put water. We have not seen anything for how long? 25 years. Is it now they will do it? No. That is another lie that they just lie. Edo State, you guys should vote for another party, not APC and PDP. PDP and APC, they have failed off for a long time. They can't do anything. They can't change anything. Rather to bring disaster for the state and how to loot our money to go and keep in Western world. Our people are suffering. They will not use that money to open company to employ people in our country, but they will take the money to go and put it in Western world for bank. Yes, we don't need such people. We need people that can transform the state to a good state so that our women will go back to general hospital. There is no general hospital in Edo State now. There is general, but it's not functioning, no instrument. So there's no worker there. No, they can't pay workers, no instrument. Now we need people that can give us free education so that our children can go back to school, government school, not private school. Yeah, we need steady light, good light, just like Alex Oti do in Abia State. We need water. We don't need flood. When rain fall in Edo State, we cannot drive car. We don't need such people again. We are tired of those propaganda. They don't have anything to offer. You guys should go and vote Olumide Akpata. That is the man. He can do it. But my fear is that you guys should not allow them to rig the election that very day. I believe my people, I believe Edo State people, they cannot allow. Anyhow they bring it, you people should follow it that way. You guys should not allow them to rig the election because they are planning to do whatever they can do so that they can be there again. You guys should stop them. Thank you very much, Elvis.
Okay, Mr. Abdul Malik, thank you very much for your submission, final submission. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. Okay, let me come to Oga Chris before Black Panther. Oga Chris, please give us your final submission, 6 minutes, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Nanjawaj, and thank you for obliging this panel with extra 2 minutes to be able to deposit our thoughts. Yeah, well, like I said in my first submission, the issues we are facing, they are very clear. You know, it's quite strange and intriguing that the diatribes, the campaign seems to be against Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. It is not by default. It is because everybody understands that he is the clear and present danger to the corrupt and manipulative institutions in the state. The state and the institutions that are wasting the resources of the people of Edo State, the institutions that don't care about the good people of Edo State, the institutions that are demolishing houses, making life difficult and unbearable for the good people of Edo State, the institution that would just neglect the people no matter their cries. They know that Barrister Olumide Akpata is the only person that can take on those institutions and bring them to their nails, not just to their nails, and make them accountable for all their dubious activities this past 16 years. Give us our mandate. You know, you were talking about the renovation of this school. I know some people, they may think that it was a political stunt. No, it wasn't a stunt. When this news broke out, when Olumide Akpata was approached, he said no, he is not going to jump into that. He has to give the government the time to fix that. And one day led to 1 week, 1 week led to 2 weeks, and the days continue. It became so bad. Another video came out when the children were under the rain. It was at that point that Olumide Akpata decided to go and do that humanitarian work, that work of empathy. If we talk about schools, Olumide Akpata has been involved in education, but he has not been doing it for business. He has been doing it for humanitarian, just service to the community. Yeah, and Edolites, I know you are all very complicated and smart voters. You know exactly what you want. 2007, Edolites, when you needed to change the PDP and the APC, what did you do? You looked into your magic hat and you have to call out the candidate of the Labour Party in the person of Adeyanju Shomole then. You know, a lot of people laughed and they said, Labour Party from where? But you guys know exactly what you were doing. You voted a radical in the person of Adeyanju Shomole of 2007, and he break through to type and he changed the infrastructure, by extension, the superstructure of the Edo State political class. Now, 16 years later, it is time to change the PDP and the APC. And I'm very sure that you guys will also use the Labour Party and a radical lawyer like the person of Barrister Olumide Akpata. You did it in 2007. It's 16 years later. If you want your state back, you do exactly what you did before. And if you do that, you get your state back. Because the thinking then in 2007 was not just about winning election, but somebody that can stand with the people and defend the votes. And Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party fits this billing in every ramification, in every way you look at it. It is not often that somebody leaves an office and he keeps challenging the people he left behind, that they are destroying every fabric of the infrastructure he left behind, that they are deviating from the standards that were set. The easiest thing for those people to have done is to quickly look at his file. It is not long ago he left the office, just 2 years ago. In short, he started criticizing them 4 months since he left. Yet they can't find anything to rubbish him. Nothing. This man, we've looked at him in every democratic prism, and we've seen that he fits the billing. Our goal, the Labour Party supporters and Barrister Olumide Akpata supporters, our goal is to make this man the governor of the state. We are not interested in any other thing. We are interested in campaigning based on the things he has done and the things he promised to do and the things he is currently doing. We are looking at Olumide Akpata in the past, in the present, and in the future. And I believe we should keep our focus on these goals, irrespective of the distractions. I'm sure come September the 21st, 2024, Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party will be elected. And if anything happens, both rigging, any form of manipulation, trust me, you have somebody that can lead from the front, that can reclaim his mandate from whoever dare to usurp this power that the people have given to him. That is why we are saying that we shouldn't just waste our votes. We did it before in 2007 by resurrecting Adeyanju Shomole to come and wrestle power, and he contested under the Labour Party. We are also resurrecting by Olumide Akpata, the same thing, giving him that same mandate under the Labour Party to come and free us from the shackles of destruction that has been unleashed on us by the PDP and the APC. And if I just want to quickly put a caveat before my time finishes, when I was drawing a parallel between the Trump and the Biden's administration, it was not a support for Trump or anything. I was just trying to create a nexus to make people understand that why some Nigerians are still against the Democratic Party was that it was this arms deal that made them to vote, that made the US to interfere in the Nigerians' election, this arms deal. And that's exactly what Buhari did all through his tenure. So that's just the double standard I was trying to draw out from there. So having made that caveat, I want to urge Edolites, be calm, be calculated, stay focused, keep your eyes on the ball. Don't let any person dictate to you how you are going to fight your fight, because it is strange that your enemies will be teaching you what exactly to do in order to win a battle against them. It is not done anywhere. Face your fights, do what you are doing, vote by Mr. Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. Thank you, Mr. Nanjawatch.
Thank you, Oga Chris. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you for your consistency. Thanks very much for your submission. I can see the energy right there from you all fighting and campaigning for your candidates. It's a good thing, you know. So let's move on. That Panther, sir, please, you have your 6 minutes. Give us a final submission. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this time. Adding 2 minutes to our time. May God bless you. As you have added minutes, so we got add some million into your pocket in Jesus' mighty name.
Thank you, sir.
You see, yeah, we are now talking about the Edo State. But before the Edo State issue, I would like to take this caveat. You see, we have forgotten the Nigerian system of politicking. That is why when Brother Chris made mention of, we have to consider a lot of factors surrounding Nigeria as a state. We have to consider a lot of factors before we make our decision concerning Edo State election. And majority of us are taking into consideration the factors. One, let me say to Mr. Jonathan, I foresee, before I throw a hands of coming together to be a formidable force to fight this issue, but you decided to break it up. People say corruption should be fought from the bottom. People say corruption should be fought from the top. But I believe in our own atmosphere, we can start within ourselves to have a form of alliance and let our leaders copy from us. You see, APC and PDP, they are birds of the same feather. The motivation factor, the confidence they have in Nigeria election is because they have the monopoly to rig. They have the monopoly to rig. And we don't have that thing in our bone to rig. So therefore, we have to come together So we have to come together to do what is called joining hands together to make a force. And one thing I want to tell Mr. Jonathan, hypothesis can be changed by man because it was made by man. But the fundamentals, you cannot change it because that is the foundation laid down for us to follow. And we all agreed on the foundation. That is it. But hypothesis can be changed. So before you can call yourself masters of economics, you have to go through some rigorous discussion and rigorous thesis that you bring forth to call yourself a master. Because any hypothesis you bring forward, it can also be challenged, and you will see proof that this hypothesis you are bringing forward, yes, I will agree, but all those kind of argument will come. But if you want to say you are a master of it or that it has to be your way, you have to bring forward something to convince, because everybody has this way of thinking. That is why the forces of common sense can never be disputed. One, the man left you came up with your argument that it's 2.5 billion. That was a lie. It was 1.9, 1.5 we were talking. But you said it's 1.9. No problem. Let us act on 1.9. And the man has deficit of 700 million. Let's say 700 million, 750 million. And he has an account, what he left over behind to fill that gap is 1.9 billion. And your hypothesis now said, oh, that man has not done well. Or if you say he has stolen, you have to bring it out that he has stolen or mismanaged the funds of the bar association. That is what we want to hear. Mismanagement or stealing of funds is a good stand to fight your opponent and win. But when you now come to say deficit or no deficit or COVID or no COVID, that is not a very strong ground to fight and win a cause. Now, let me tell you, Olumide Akpata is a man that has come with a policy. He has come with an ideal and a conviction. That is why he walked forward to say, I'm ready to serve because I have served before and my record shows for it. But when you now want to dispute, where you can dispute is to show us where Olumide has mismanaged funds and has stolen any funds. Those are the factors you can use to dispute, to cut him down. But when you come on a rhetoric, on a platform that you are arguing, it makes people think out there that there is a personal vendetta you are having within two of you, because it's no longer trying to say he did something so that we can believe. If our own person, Olumide, is found guilty of corruption, bring it out. I will be the first person to step down and follow you and join hand with you to support whoever you are supporting, because it's an Edolite. He has a good platform, but one thing that he doesn't have the fund and the character, because the character set on immorality. He said it here. I can bring the immorality, and I can bring a man that have told someone that committed a crime to run. That is an act. That's acting against the Constitution. So on that ground, I have played him aside, and I have taken Olumide Akpata because he has been tested and has been signed and sealed by the NBA that this man is well-to-do and is a leader, because he has proven himself and have contested and have told the NBA, if you have anything against me, bring it forward. That is why he has the guts to challenge them anytime he will. So I want to thank you. Join hand with us so that we can forge ahead and bring Olumide Akpata. Let's start that one as the foundation of building good leadership in Edo State. Thank you.
Thank you, Black Panther. God bless you, sir. Thank you. The last person on the panel is Mr. Oduwa. Destiny, don't talk now. Why you unmuted yourself, Destiny? You don't give your financial.
Destiny never talk. No, I never give. You call me, I tell you.
Okay, you're not free now.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Your final submission. Thank you. Oh, Destiny, you are not talking. We are hearing the people on your background. I'm not sure you can give your final solution.
Sorry. Right now, I have to give my final solution now. No noise again. Like people they talk about this Edo State election. I think in give us our mandate talk one thing, say PDP people they fear because of the misappropriation of funds and everything. In fact, the looting funds and everything. But I'm not really sure that is what it is, because in my state, Abia State, the man there is from Labour Party. The two former governors, they are from PDP. But I'm not sure if there's any document that Adama has brought. The only thing I know that Adama just speak about was the airport that we are still looking for. We cannot see the airport where the airport is, because airport now turned to needle, that the needle will fall down. We start looking for the needle, we can't find it. That's the only thing that Adama talk about. So he have never brought anything. Even those men, ESC have never invited them, because if really everything that we are fighting, mostly people from Labour Party that is telling us something, because that's why Labour Party people, many of them, they don't speak the truth seriously. Because if really we are talking about that, the Alesoti will bring out the necessary document and everything, by now, that man will not be working freely. Not that the man even leave Nigeria, that man is still in Nigeria up till now. So let's not deceive ourselves when it comes to the election. That's why I said many people are not supporting Akpata in Edo State because Akpata is good. Because if we really want to tell ourselves the truth, if we look the CV of Aswe Igodalo, because I can never call that APC man, because nobody can even employ that one to even teach his little daughter of 6 months for anything. Even many of us can never take that man as a driver. So if we look the CV of Akpata and Aswe Igodalo, let's tell ourselves the truth. Let's forget sentiment. We will not even employ Akpata. Let's forget about party. We will not employ Akpata. We will employ Aswe. But every time we want to bring party into it, we want to bring all those things into it. Are we telling ourselves the truth every time? Why is it that all of us are too sentimental? We just believe on this person. If the person is supporting someone, we want to support that person and follow that person to do whatever the person is doing. We don't even want to do any background. We don't even want to check. If someone talk about the person that this is what they find out about the person, we'll just say no. We don't even want to see if it's true or not. All we know is that somebody that we somehow like or whatever is support of the person, we believe. So in this situation, seriously, I don't know how the country can move forward. Seriously, let's really bring up ourselves. If somebody is from APC, we know the CV is good. Although we know many of them, their head is not even okay. We can support and see what's happening. Because if you look at that Labour Party you are talking about right now, none of the Labour Party sort of men that is condemning what the senators did, the House of Rep, they collect the 60 million. It's only some of you here now and some other people that is condemning it. Even your presidency candidate, if you don't condemn the 60 million cards they collected, no, everybody is still okay with all those things. So why are we deceiving ourselves? Let's all just think about the best person and let the best person get there. Because right now we are not even thinking about party. Because if it's party, the Labour Party is even worse. The criminal there, we cannot even talk anything about them. All right. Now, wow, my time. If you come back and my time, they over fast. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Destiny. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much. All right. Let me take this call quickly. Madam Origin, thank you very much for your time with us today. Good evening to you, man. Talk to us.
Hello, everyone. Niger Watch family. This is Madam Origin. I just want to make a comment. The people I do come here for. I greet to Mama Diaspora. I greet to Mr. Niger Watch, the candlelight holder. Thank you, all the panelists. I'm sitting here from the beginning and I'm listening to everyone. It is quite sad on what has behooved us. Very, very sad that the Nigeria youth I do come here for, they have not learned anything. They have not learned anything. And for crying out loud, whenever I talk about politics and politicians, I count myself in as talking from two sides of my mouth. And anybody that is opening their mouth and talking about politics, politician, going to vote, is talking. It does not matter how you make sense, you are not making sense. Because what has behooved us is this thing we are arguing about. But until we find out the real solution, how to the youth of this country to take back their country, I specify it, I say it again, PDAPC are two axes of evil. They are the weapons against the Nigerian people, and they are everything. It is because of the system, not even I'm not talking about the people.
Right.
So anybody that is standing and talking about anybody that is talking about voting anywhere in that pocket is voting against the people. It does not matter whether that person is an angel or whether that person is second in command with Jesus. They are voting against the people because they are going to, the money is going back into the system that is costing us harm. Why I keep screaming my point every day here is Edo people rally around one person. That person, and I have been listening to Mr. Chris. Thank you, Mr. Chris, for the point you're bringing up. If Mr. Olumide Akpata can stand and give us a referendum, let this vote be a referendum.
Okay.
That obedience can rally around, vote one person in the face of PDAPC, and that person wins. That one, if for anything is the
Thank you.
for me, I will say thank you to them. That's where I rest. God bless you.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you. Thank you so much. Okay, the last person on the panel is Mr. Oduwa. Mr. Oduwa, please give us your submission and final submission at the same time. 6 minutes. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Najawosh, all the panelists, the commenters, listeners, and viewers. That's why the network is taking me out when. Well, anyway, I want to ask the questions. That's why the Kenyans have reopened their protest. Please, so the constitutions, when the person said according to the YPP comment about a driver who was incidental with a man, and he said for the mob not to mob you, find a way of hide. Now it's against the constitutions. So, but when people want to vote, the constitution is not existing. Are we not biased against ourselves? By one time the constitution will not be better, the other time the same constitution will be better. This from the same person. Then the second one is, let me ask, the NBA, how much do they owe? How much was their debt that they have borrowed and borrowed and borrowed before the person that saved money came into the NBA? Then that he was able to pay their debts and not gather such money for them. So for maybe tomorrow, we want you people to help us to answer that so that we will know how much the NBA have owed as a debt in their neck. Then they will not tell us where do they generate money that this person were able to poof together and become that whatever million or billion or whatever name you people call it, numbers you call it. So because Edo State, they are talking of the debt in Edo State neck now, which all those previous who call themselves leaders have come and put in our neck. So the same people, another one are coming. So we still know that they are going to pay the debt before they be able to save money. Or are they going to save money without paying debt? So that is why I want to know the MB, how do they, the money they hold before those things. Then the other one is this. Everybody has tried to talk of their candidate. You are right. I would like to advise all the people who are contesting that every signboard, every of your poster should be, if it is PDP here, yours should be there, YPP should be there. All the posters have to be in one place so that let us know the poster they will not be tearing and leave the other one. And if one is being torn, they have to tear up so that we know that there is no poster there. By saying they are tearing some people poster and the other one poster it's not supposed to be. So let them put poster together if PDP so that everybody will be seeing all of them at the same time because they are all contesting Edo State. So all Edo people have to see them at the same time and know that I will choose this one, I will not choose this one. Not that one we put in Ring Road, another one will go and stay by. Let all the people that are contesting, if one is in Ring Road, let all be in the same place. If it is opposite Road Butter, let all of them be there. If it is opposite to Agidigbi House, let all of them be there. So that If one is out of that paper, all of them should be done. So that is only solution to all these things, because all these menace that this one, the other one, this one did not touch this one. We don't want to hear. We are tired of ignorance leading with the so-called wise or the so-called educated, because these are the attitude of ignorance. And they taught my own. If the country have constitution and have laws and have law, if not lost, that they all of them went to school and read, won't they put things in order? Would they know that all the ballot, all the signboard supposed to be in one place, so that when you come, you want to vote PDP, you want to vote YPP, the reason you want to vote, you will know. You go and verify. You go and ask about them. So people should not be telling us and be honest. Lucky Benedict father's host money. When Lucky Benedict was already chairman, he did not collect salary. He used his money to do sakada for Edo people. That when Lucky Benedict became governor, my dear, Edo people here win. So you people should not come and tell us that this one father was this one he came from the rich home, or this one came from poor home. All of them are the same thing. They became Edo's governor. They start selling our property, and you people were siding them. And the so-called people educated were siding a person who did not hold property. If another person came and sold your property, is that person not a criminal? Are you not going to sue him and sue the person he bought that bought the property? So the educated that we have, I don't really know how it works, or the education that we have in that place. I don't know the kind of education, whether it's lighting or door. So anyway, my Edo people, whoever now vote, now I go lead. If you better for me, I go better for me. If you suffer now, you're not going to suffer me because I not the way on a day. So the choice is yours. Choose who will lead you. Whether it's Piripiri, whether it's Sepusio, whether it's Labor, whether it's YPPO, whether it's any of them at all, Afgao, whatever you call them, AACO, it is less for you. Sow your coat according to yourself. Whatever you plant, that shall you reap. That is why now sell my land finish today. Now not get where to make farm again. Now they cry say hungry day, because of now ignorance, but now call it wiseness. So Edo people, thank you. It's your choice. Whatever you decide. Thank you. Good night. Well, Mr. Njawo, thank you.
All right, Mr. Odowa, God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. Everyone that joined this broadcast today, I want to thank every one of you. Thank you so much. We've come to the end of the broadcast. Now God bless you, my people. Mr. Jonathan, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Mr. Destiny. Give us some mandates. Black Panther, God Chris, Mr. Odowa, Abdul Malik. God bless you all. I appreciate every one of you. We miss Mother Patricia Tagbonjomi. We have not heard from her for like 3-4 days now. Yes, and every one of you that called in, thank you so much. Ogashi Mize, thank you very much for calling in earlier on. Thank you, Madam Origin, and every one of you that called in. I appreciate you all. Mr. Innocent as well called in. Then I got a support from Shizuba, Shukwamaka, Yande King, Comedy, Love God is my strength. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. God bless you now. The people right down in the comment section, start with Mother for Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy, for all you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you, Oga Chris, once again. Tony Africa, thank you. Italian, thank you very much for joining us. God bless you. Peggy Modi, thank you. Tony Africa, thank you. Ushena, Utioba, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. Rosie Ayosh, right there with us. Thank you, my people. Patience, Demudia, I appreciate you. My people, now God will bless you now. Ben Osahon, thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. We've come to the end of the broadcast. Tell Masevedo, God bless you, man. We're going to continue for where we stopped today. Again, tomorrow. It's not easy doing this, though, every day. Hey, God. It's not easy. But we should always know that nothing lasts forever. So, for now, we have the energy, everything to do this. We give thanks to God, but who knows what tomorrow holds. Let's continue to keep our fingers crossed to do this together. But the question is, when are we going to have that new Nigeria that you and I are craving for? It doesn't look like something that is going to happen anytime soon, though. To me, yeah, even though we don't like speaking negatively, but it doesn't look like. It looks like the government are just doing what they're doing because they think we are not serious. But let's continue to talk and keep our fingers crossed. But I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's very, very slim, very, very slim. 2027. Anyway, I don't want to start another topic. Let me end the show. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell to always join us like this on live broadcast so that we all can communicate together. Join our membership program. Also, for those of you watching our replay, please always press on that super thanks. Appreciate us, by hitting on the super thanks and leave us a good comment for me or my panelists. Mention their names. Some of you do normally leave a good comment for my panelists, but you normally say, "Oh, bros, you are very right." How many bros join the panel? They're plenty now. Somebody left a comment that they say, that lady was very right. Which lady? Where can you leave a comment that is, I don't understand that lady? You need to watch it, look who was talking, their name is on the screen. You tag the person and say, "Thank you for your wonderful submission." The person will read it. That means you boosted their energy, or rather their enthusiasm to do more for you. But for you to just say, "Madam, you are right, I support you on this," and you did not tag the meanings, you didn't tag the person, it doesn't work like that. So please, they have name, all of their names are right there. Always talk, respond to my panelists all the time. Please respond to them, make sure their names, they read comments. Don't just watch and go. Every human being needs encouragement. All of us need encouragement. Anyhow, you can join join by giving us that encouragement, by boosting us to do more for you. Just do it. Share our broadcast, send us nice messages. Some of you do send me emails as well. I want to say thank you. God bless you all. I received wonderful emails from some of you, raining praises and encouragement from beginning to the end. Thank you. But I'm specifically focusing on people that leave comment after the live broadcast. I'm not talking about the people now, that are joining the live broadcast. I'm talking about the people that leave comment after the live broadcast. Please always tag my panelists, mention their names. If you cannot spell all of them, just anyhow you write, I will know the person you talk about, rather than "Oga, you are right, I support you," or "Oga, what are you saying?" We don't know the Oga with the J and the plenty. I appreciate you all, my people, and God will bless you now. Thank you very much, Pachai, my dear sister. Thank you very much. God bless you. I appreciate every one of you. It's time to round up right now. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. For those of you joining the platform for the first time, you might be wondering, what are we talking about? Maybe, to be honest, on this platform, when you come in and spend just 10 minutes, you already know what we're talking about. Just 10 minutes, you already know. Anybody that is speaking within that 10 minutes, you understand what the platform stands for. We are here calling out our government. We're not fighting anybody. Calling out our government to do the right thing. As you and I know that Nigeria is not working. Except you choose to be satanic and be biased over everything. Nigeria is not working. So that's all we want. And there's nothing wrong with calling for our government to do the right thing. Nigeria is not working. So that is why we're here. So I believe we've answered your question. Thank you very much, my people. Take care. Good night and bye for now.